Welcome back to Lines on Design. Guess who I'm here with? Yes, my friend Julie from Endangered Arts. Yes, it's the holiday season. And yes, we all struggle with, it's the truth, with gifts. Because I think in today's world, I don't want to go get 14 million things. I want something that really counts.
Right.
So, just a little
That's where we come in.
Exactly.
And we have such a big price range. We have little pieces, we have big pieces. We even can do you a gift certificate if you can't figure out what your significant other wants.
Exactly.
We'll even bring pieces out and leave them over Christmas to make, and then surprise them. So whatever you need, we're here for you.
And I think it's something that people don't really think about.
Right.
Is art. And I think it's such a personal thing. And when we talk about art, Julie, one of the things I want to make sure that people really understand, if you haven't been to Endangered Arts in a while, it really is a must go and see because it changes all the time. Very dynamic. But there's something for everyone, and art doesn't necessarily hang on your wall.
Right.
Talk to us about some of the different pieces that you have. Well, every time I come in, I'm like, oh my gosh, where'd this come from?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, how
because
about
we're
this?
always moving things around, and we're always, like you said, getting new pieces in. We have furniture that's, you know, if you just want a little pop of something that's a sculpture, that's really, we have a lot of that type of thing. We have, of course, the wall art, but many different styles.
Correct.
So it's not like one thing that we have. So if you're looking for something and you're just not sure, we kind of help you. We'll, like I said, we'll bring pieces out and let you look at them. We'll leave them to make sure they work for you.
Exactly. And my mantra has always been, and I say it to you all the time, good art does not match your sofa anyway. So I think for me, there are pieces, I've looked at sea turtles every time I come in, the sea turtles that you photograph and that you've done. And I think I might actually be able to buy some this year. And I'm going to give them to Molly, my daughter, who has a daughter now.
Oh,
because she's in the market, you know, she's growing up and she's developing her house. And I think it would be, some of these things are nice signature pieces.
They are, and because particularly the sea turtles, they're visitors here. They're so much a part of this island that we love, and then Rodale can capture them. You know, I'm so fortunate that he paints from my photography, but it's his thing. I mean, he does it with the paintbrush. So a lot of people love to get something that's local.
Exactly.
We do have a local artist here, which of course is my husband.
Right, and he's darn good.
And he's very good. I'm so proud of him. But we also have several artists that paint from my photographs, so we still, you know, they're locals that don't live here.
Exactly. Well, and I have to laugh because our goal was, now we're not going to talk about Rodale today, but guess what? Oh yeah, we have to, because Gustavo's like, stop, you guys are standing with your facing. Well, look at these are new, they're fabulous.
This is a photograph that I shot, and I love it because he totally captured it. It's already sold. But this is what Hilton Head's about during shrimping season. And it's just an iconic scene, and she walked in, the person that bought it, and she had just seen this image out of her backyard, in her backyard, and she said, I have to have that. So a lot of these things people can, you know, relate to because they see them. It's part of their life.
Well, let me ask you a question about something like, someone buys the original, then can you buy?
This particular one, he is doing copies of it.
Thank you. I love our nonverbal. We've known each other so long. Can you then buy?
He is doing reproductions, very limited amount, which we love because there's not going to be many.
Well, it keeps the value high.
Exactly. Yeah. Now, some things like this,
which I love. This is so fantastic.
It's a one of a kind. He's not doing reproductions of it, so it's his choice.
Because you said he was challenged by your photograph here.
He said, "Boy, this is a lot of birds," but people love it. We've gotten great response from it, but this sold very quick. As soon as it came in, just about it sold.
So not only do you have what I call three-dimensional art here, you also have some of the other phenomenal pieces.
Right, we have a lot of sculpture. We have a lot of different types of sculpture. Of course, we have the turtles and all the seabirds that live here, and then we have kind of contemporary. So really, if you haven't been in a while, you need to come. We've been here. Next year is going to be huge for us. It's our 25th anniversary.
No.
So we're doing all kind of special things for our anniversary. So we'll talk about that more next year.
How did Endangered Arts start? Because you were
We needed a job.
Okay.
I'm from here,
Right.
and my grandmother raised me, and I wanted to move back to take care of her. So I resigned from my job as I was a designer. I designed automotive fabric with clay.
Correct. I remember
and
that.
so we moved down, and Wyland said, why don't you try to do a gallery? And we did, and we faked it till we made it, 25 years.
Can't
and,
believe how
yeah, next
fast.
year is our 25th. So we feel very blessed to still be here 25 years later and still here. I mean, we still, we love our customers. We've made great friends. All the artists are friends of ours. So next year's going to be a special year for us.
How do you develop or cultivate artists? Do they just know you now? And
and then some we seek out, and then some, like we have people like. Some artists will refer us to another artist.
Oh, that makes
sometimes
sense.
It works, sometimes it doesn't. So we, but the main thing for us, and Clay agrees, they have to be friends of ours.
All right.
They have to be part of our little family because this is what we do every day, and it's important to us.
You know, I think that art is something that is, in my opinion, it really has to speak to you, it has to wink to you, and it's an investment. Oftentimes it really is an investment, but it can make a house a home.
Oh, it can. We just moved to our new house, and we don't have our art hung yet.
Okay.
And everybody that comes in and says, wow, you're not finished yet. I said, no, we just haven't hung it yet.
Yes.
We haven't had time. But it'll make the whole house when we hang our artwork.
And I have to say, I have to do a little plug for you. Many times you have come into homes and helped people hang their art.
Clay loves to do that because people don't want to do it.
Well, and you're all about the lighting.
Yeah. Well, the lighting and
the height.
And the height, and Clay just doesn't want it to be, hardship for you. If we've even got customers that we love, and we just did this. They didn't even buy it from us, and they said, "Can you help us out?" And of course, Clay did. So that's just part of being here as a community. And Clay, he makes it easy for you.
What do you think about moving art around in your home?
People do it all the time. A lot of the art that I had in the other house, I'm not putting it in the same place, just to kind of do some different things. And then Rodell's going to paint me a new piece for our new house. And I like that idea. So.
Well, and then we were talking about, again, gift giving. At any time, for any occasion.
Exactly.
And talk to us about some of the smaller pieces that you have, because one of the things that really is great about you is you do have a lot of different price points.
We do. We have little tiny turtles. We have we have the waves. We have the crabs.
I like the jellyfish.
The jellyfish. Yeah, it's just a big variety. So if especially this time of the year, people are throwing parties.
Yes.
If you want just a little hostess gift, these are great. And you're not going to spend much money, but it kind of looks like you did.
Yeah, it does.
So we just have a lot of variety in here.
Do you feel like you're ever an educator when it comes to the artwork, or just helping people appreciate it? And I'll cite the examples of the sculptures that's here. It's whimsical but not cute.
Yeah.
Very sophisticated. And I think for me, one of the things you did, and we'll show some pictures of it while we're actually talking, is you talk me through what makes pieces like that special.
Right.
For example, the elephant. Yeah. Talk to us a little bit about how he does his work.
Well, it's a lot of different steps, and a lot of it is hand done, so it's very time consuming. But again, those are the type of pieces you have to come in, because I look at these things every day, and I can still see things about the elephant or the dog or anything that I haven't seen before, because he incorporates nature and he incorporates man, and it's just, they're all kind of little hidden treasures all over them. So that, as well as the things we have in here by Brian that are they look like a pelican.
Correct.
Whereas these are, like you said, whimsical but tastefully done.
Well, and I think that's one of the things when you come in with Julie or Clay that is so much fun, is it's actually an experience. Is that an okay way to say it?
Oh,
I mean, it's an
experience.
It's not like I'm going to come in store and look.
Yeah.
It's an experience, because once I realize what some of these things
Exactly.
are, how they're created.
Or even background on the different artists.
Exactly.
I mean, we've got Rodell that paints for Star Wars. We've
Right.
got Coleman
Oh,
that
right,
was
right,
with Disney.
right.
So even the background of these artists
Mm-hmm.
is interesting. We do try to give you as much information as we can about it before you purchase a piece. Or some people just come in and they don't care who does it.
Right.
They
They
just
love- if they love
and,
it.
And that's fine. We like that as well.
Is art an impulsive buy typically?
A little bit of both.
Okay.
A little bit of both. We have people that'll come in several times. We'll take it out. They'll we'll try new pieces, and then we have some people that have just come in and say, "Okay, I'll
This
take
is
that,
it.
that," and we're like, "Yay!"
Exactly.
So it's art is all over the place. It's just and like I said, whatever we need to do to accommodate you, we will.
We do. Well, what's really fun is every time Julie and I talk, we're like, oh, we've only got 11 minutes. And most people are like, oh my gosh, 11 minutes. We could do like 50 minutes,
Oh, we
90
could,
minutes.
easy.
It's great. One
Oh,
of
yeah.
these days, we're going to do a class in here that we're going to watch.
Oh, we could,
If we can
yeah.
watch somebody in action, I think that'd be great.
Yeah.
As always, I love you. Wonderful. It's so good to see you.
You too.
It's
and
wonderful to see all of
I
you.
hope everybody has a great, happy holiday.
That would be wonderful. Thank you all for joining us here on Lines on Design. Bye-bye.